everybody? It's Mr. Do It On, and in today's video, I'm gonna talk about the Los Angeles Lakers. And let's have a discussion. So, as a Laker fan, I just have a couple questions for Laker fans, any type of things. Question number one: do you feel that the state of the franchise is going in the right direction? I'm gonna say yes for now. The reason I say yes for now is because you got rid of Jim Buss, you got rid of Mitch Kupchak. You can kind of feel that there's some fresh air in there. You have Magic in there now who knows basketball, plain and simple. And you got I think his name Rob Pelinka. He was a former agent. He was Kobe's former agent, so he knows the money side of basketball. He knows how these players think. Compared to Jim and Mitch, who were completely out of touch with today's NBA. I will say that I like that we drafted Lonzo Ball, even though I'm a little skeptical of him. And I'm not skeptical of him, I'm more skeptical of what his dad will say in the media. I think Lonzo's going to be a good to great player. He's not going to wow you with his scoring, but he does a great job of getting other players involved. So that's a huge plus, Pretty upset that we got rid of D'Angelo. People told me that they don't think he's going to develop into a star. I actually disagree with that. I feel like he was going to develop into a star. You got to remember, the kid's only 21. This team is young. I'm also tired of hearing these broken promises that, oh, we're going to get so and so this offseason. I know it's media driven, but it's just like we've heard that the last 4, 5, 6 years now. Starting when LeBron first hit free agency, before he hit with the Heat, oh, we're in the running. No, we never were. LaMarcus Aldridge, I believe that I remember hearing that the pitch was around marketing and stuff and not about basketball. I don't even think we met with Kevin Durant. But that had been a long time. Remember that, oh, Kevin Durant's going to come here, and then Russell Westbrook's going to join him. It's things like that I don't want to hear. Either develop your young core and try to find a way to get a superstar eventually, or find a way to get a superstar and trade your young core. Now, I do believe that Ingram is untouchable, which I totally agree with. That kid is, if he packs on a couple pounds of muscle, I believe he'll be a great two-way defender, two-way player, and he'll be possibly the star of the team, especially with Lonzo getting him the ball. I do not want to see the Lakers trade Randall. I don't want to see them trade Zubaka, Nance Jr. I don't want to see them trade those guys. You got to let these kids grow together. I would be partially okay with them trading Clarkson, just because I don't know how he'll fit in this. I understand that you need a guy off the bench, and now more than ever you need a two guard, so it's like you have to kind of keep Clarkson in there to start, even though you're going to be super undersized in the backcourt. But you see that's most of the way the NBA is played today anyways. What else? I'm waiting. I'm patiently waiting for us to turn into something. I've been waiting for, what's it been, 2 years now? 3 years? Since we were last in the playoffs, which was, what, 20... When we got Dwight. When we got Dwight, that was the last time we were in the playoffs. And then shelling out these terrible contracts to players like Luol Deng, who's over 30. Mozgov, who's never been a full-time starter. I'm glad that we got Mozgov off the books, and it clears that space. I'm still not a big fan of Brook Lopez. I don't think he's the rim protector. I understand that he's on an expiring deal, and that frees up so much cap space for next year. And you're going to throw that money at Paul George. Because I do believe even if Indiana trades Paul George to another team, he's not going to stay there. He's coming to LA. That's actually something I do believe for once. He's publicly stated that, not publicly, but people around him have said he's going to LA. He's got his mindset on LA, which, cool, man, come to LA. I'll get a Paul George jersey. But yeah, it's just things like that. They need to fill out this this roster a little bit. I'm not 100% sure on our other draft picks. I'm also not too big on college basketball. I don't really watch it that much. I just know some of the big time guys. And yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what they do, because this year, unless they trade for Paul George this year, they're gonna be another bottom team. I don't even think we have a draft pick next year. So, you know, which just makes it so bad for the Lakers these last couple of years, since, you know, they've gotten lucky in the lottery. You know, having a top 3 protected pick this year, being able to get Ball, you know, that was huge, especially considering that pick would have went to the Sixers, and the Sixers would have had, they probably could have had Fultz and somebody else if we didn't pick in the top 3. But yeah, I do want to see this franchise get back to greater glory. At least be a playoff team, make some noise, you know. Even though the West is deep, you know, you could be a team that sneaks in and makes some noise. I mean, look at Portland last year. They snuck in. I mean, they don't really have players outside of Lillard and McCollum, except for Nurkic, but he was out, you know, so it makes it a little difficult for them. But, I mean, if they could get in there as an 7, 8 seed, you know, those young players get that feeling of what it's like to play in the playoffs. You know, it'd be terrific. So, yeah, that'll do it. Let me know what you guys think about what's going on with the Lakers if you're a Laker fan. If you're not a Laker fan, let me know of a team that you like, and we can discuss that team's franchise. Be greatly appreciated. I'm probably gonna start doing this NBA, NFL, MLB, maybe NHL. I only know the Kings, so I could probably dip into the Kings a little bit. But let me know. Make sure to hit the like button, and make sure to subscribe, as I have new stuff constantly coming out. So, thanks guys. I'm out.